So today I will be doing a very different episode. I will be showing you guys the combinations of the crossbreeding that would get you a pretty powerful pal right away. Just from breeding these guys. This is how I got that blazehowl, the broncherry, the anubis, the grizzbolt, and this one I just got this one just from crossbreeding those two. I've been doing it since this morning. So yeah, I've got an orserk from breeding relaxorus and grizzbolt. So yeah, I would be showing you some of the combinations that I've done to get this pretty rare pals. So if you find this video helpful or you enjoy it at some point, make sure to whack a like, subscribe, ring the bell, enable notifications, and let's go. For this specific episode, I turned off the incubation time so we could get the egg results right away. And as you can see, I'm already breeding these two. We're just gonna wait for the egg to pop up, then we'll go and put another couple in there. So these two just produced an egg, and here it is, a huge dragon egg. This will give us an orserk, which is the one that I've shown you a while ago. It's a electric and a dragon type. Yeah, so doesn't have those good passive skills like I was stacking up, but it's just to show you guys how to get them. And as you can see, this is one way to get it. It has generating electricity level 4 work suitability, so it's pretty good for a base that uses electricity. The next one I would show you is how to get the blazehowl. The blazehowl is pretty easy to get, in my opinion, because you just need to get this guy, this quiver, from the sealed dungeon. I forgot the name of its sealed dungeon. Let's see what its name. I think it's here. The wing tyrant. It's pretty low level, so it would be really easy for an early fight. And you would need this guy, a gobfin. You would need to breed him with it to get the blazehowl. Oh, I don't have a cake there. Yeah, I'll probably be back once it's morning. So I decided to rebuild the farm because it keeps bugging out. So yeah, I'm currently breeding quiver with the gobfin. This would result us for a blazehowl, not blazehowl, a blazehowl, just a blazehowl. The blazehowl noct is a different combination. I would also show you later. So for now, let's just wait for this guys to breed up, and we will see its combination, the egg that these two would produce. Nearly done. As you can see, they produced a large scorching egg. If I remember correctly, this would be a blazehowl, or it's either a blazehowl or a kitsune. I kind of forgot. This would give a pretty good fire one. Yeah, it's a blazehowl. As you can see, there's a blazehowl, which is actually pretty good for a base thing. Yeah, it has workaholic and work stable. Huh. Is it better than my blazehowl? It has artisan and workaholic. Oh, this one is better. But that one is also good because it has work slave. So it means the work speed is up by 30%. The downside is its attack is decreased by 30%. So the next one that I will show you is how to get grizzbolt. So grizzbolt is a combination of this one. A rayhound. Let's try to put it there. I hope it does not bug. Doesn't bug out. Yes. Greyhound and a Musanda. Musanda is pretty easy to get because you could get this here at Musanda Forest. It has its own forest, so you wouldn't get lost while finding or looking for one. But the Greyhound is pretty hard to get because it only spawns here at the desert. And as you all know, the desert is really hot, so you would need a good set of equipment to resist the heat. And the monsters there are pretty high level, around level 37, I think, or 36. Some of them are at level 40s. So yeah, this two would produce a grizzbolt. So let's just wait for one. Oh yeah, just to add it, the Greyhound could also be get from eggs that you would get from the desert. So you would get it pretty easily if you have a flyer around that you can ride, because you could just explore the map and get some eggs. That's how I got mine. And they're done. As you can see, it produces a huge electric egg, which would give us a grizzbolt. As you can see, there's no incubation timer, so it's a pretty powerful tame, this grizzbolt. So it would be a really good addition to your team if you wanted an electric type that's pretty powerful. But if you get a grizzbolt, might as well get an orserk afterwards, because Relaxaurus is not that hard to find. Because Relaxaurus could be found. Where is it? Yeah, Relaxaurus could be found here. This place. This is pretty easy to explore. The levels of the monsters there are just in their mid 20s or something. Yeah, my map got wiped out, so I can't really show you where, but it's here. You would see the mouse pointer could be found here. So the next one that I would show you is how to breed this Anubis. Anubis is a really good base tame that you could have because it has handiwork level 4. So all your crafting would be done in just how many seconds due to him. And his mining is level 3, so you could get the ores and coals and stones pretty easily and pretty fast. And it also has transporting level 2, so it's really good. It's really good for a base thing. The easiest one, the easiest way to get Anubis is actually to get a Penking, the penguin that is bigger than the pangolin, Penking. And you could get Penking by early on by defeating this one, the sealed realm of frozen wings. The Penking there is only level 15, so it would be a pretty easy battle, and you could catch that one. And that Penking, you would need to. The tricky part is you would need to breed it with a bushi, but the bushi is only found on the volcano part. I think it's here. But you can bypass that by breeding the Penking with a Tombat. And as we all know, Tombat is pretty easy to get. Let me show you where it is. Oh wait, I don't think my Tombat is here. I think it's in the production base, or the mining base, I think. Yeah, so let's just I'ma just show you the Penking combination, Penking and the bushi. So yeah, you could get bushi from Penking and Tombat. The bat one, I'll show you its location. That one would produce you a bushi. And we're back, and as you can see, they produce a huge rocky egg. This one, bushi. This is what bushi looks like. And this is Penking. So they produce a huge rocky egg, which contains the Anubis. Here, as you can see, Anubis. Oh, that was a good one. Didn't expect to produce a good anubis right in the video. Is that better than this one? I don't think so though. So there you go. And as for the next one, a good we need to produce a good weight carrier one, which is broncherry. It is pretty good. It's a carrier tame. If you don't, just some basic tames. All you need to do is breed a broncherry. Where's my broncherry? There you go. A broncherry, and one of the basic tames, which is fuwak. This guy, the ducklet. And it's kind of weird. Oh, wait, fuwak is actually a platypus. I just noticed that tail. Actually looks weird given how big broncherry is. You crossbreed it with fuwak, but it produces good results, so yeah. So let's just wait for them so I could show you what kind of egg they would produce. Oh yeah, I'm back. The broncherry and the fuwak keeps bugging out. So I just decided that I would show you how to get a blazehowl noct. This one, the lion that has a blue flames. So yeah, I just hope they won't bug out, because once they start eating just there, they keep on bugging out. Now I'm back. As you can see, they produced a huge scorching egg. If you want to know if your breeding is successful, you would need to know the sizes of the eggs that they should be producing. And here you can see this is what Felbat looks like. Yeah. Kinda looks like a magician that's floating around. Vampire. Yeah. So after getting the blazehowl from the quiver and the gobfin, you can get the blazehowl noct with a felbat. A felbat, the easiest place that you can get it is from here, the boss, the level 23 felbat in Forgotten Island Church ruins. But you could also easily get them from the black marketeers. If you could find one, you can buy a felbat from them most of the time, but it would need a pretty hefty amount of gold. Yes, you can see there's a blazehowl noct that I've just got. I guess that's it for the tames that I think that is pretty strong. I would really recommend getting them. Yeah, they're pretty powerful tames that you could get, that you could use for exploration, for boss battles, and for your base work. So now I would really want to try and experiment. Most of these combinations I actually just experimented. I think there's someone who already made a list for the combinations, but I haven't seen it yet. Most of these are just results of my endless experiments in this breeding. Oh, and this Pyren noct. As you can see, I have a Pyren noct. I only got that from an egg in the volcano part. So before we end this, I would just wanted to experiment some things. Who should we breed? This sweeper? No, I don't think so. Elphidran. Well, this one I also got from crossbreeding, but I don't think it's that necessary to get this one. It's pretty powerful, but I'm not really a fan. But if you want a cute tame, I could show you its combination. It's only a pen king, I think. Is it a pen king? And a serpent. So yeah, it's also pretty easy to get, because a serpent you could get serpent from also a boss. I think, is it a boss or not? But the serpent is pretty easy to get. I think it's near here, the Shillet boss. I remember it correctly. Or is it serpent? Yeah, it's quite near. It's there. Pretty much where the gobpin is, I think. Or the something is in here that I am now forgetting. I just said that a while ago. The gobpin is here. Find here. Serpent is here. Let's try if I could reproduce it. If I remember correctly, it's Panking and a serpent. Let's try if this one is correct. Is that a male? Yes, it's a male. Yeah, if you're breeding, make sure that the genders are correct. So yeah, as you can see, they just finished breeding. They produced a large dragon egg. This one contains the dragon that I just show you, the elphidran. Yes, as you can see, there it is. Elphidran. It's a really cute one, but it's just not up to my taste, I think. And it's also a pure dragon type. So yeah, I just want to for my last breeding, my last cake. I think it's the last cake. Yeah, I only have one right now. I should make a lot of those later on. Let's just experiment for a while. Let's breed the ones that I've only got one copy. Maybe these two. Oh, they're both males. They're also both male. I kind of wanna breed one of these two to that one. Maybe we could try with Suzaku. But what we should mix it with Pyrin Noct. Yeah, let's try that. Pyrin Noct and Suzaku. Maybe this would give us a pretty strong one, since it's a fusion monster. And Suzaku is really strong. This is not an early tame. This too. Just wanted to see what would this give me. You can only get Suzaku in the desert, and they're pretty strong in there. The lowest level Suzaku that I've found in there is level 40, I think. I've also found a lucky one of them, but I didn't manage to catch it, so I just left it there. It almost killed me, I think, if I remember correctly. I just left it there, and it probably despawned by now. If it did not despawn, then that's really good for us. Guess we could probably take it on right now. But if it did, then that would really suck. Because the lucky pals are quite hard to get by. They're breeding quite fast. So this would probably just give us a normal egg or something. Just by my observation, if the breeding is quite fast, then it would give you a pretty normal egg. Okay, let's hope it's not. Let's hope it's a good one. So I am back. And they just produce a huge dragon egg. These two. I wonder what inside this though. Huge dragon egg. Did I get a huge dragon egg before? I don't know. Oh, an Astegon. That's a new one. Astegon. Let me see that. Yo, that looks so cool. Astegon. Dark and dragon type. Kinda want that on my team. Its mining is level 4. This would be good for my mining base. So yeah, I guess Suzaku and Pyrin Noct produces Astegon, huh? So that's another one on the list. The list of combinations that I've got. Maybe I'll produce another one of those, then start breeding for the passive skills. So I guess that's it for this episode. This is meant to be a tutorial, to be honest, for some breeding guides, because I've been addicted to breeding these guys. These pals, they produce a lot of cool new pals that I could get. So I just thought that I might as well share it to everyone. And most of the ones that I've shared are quite easy to get anyway. So you could get them even on the early stages of the game. Maybe at level 25 or something, you could already get those. Most of those. If you do like the video, might as well press the like button, subscribe if you guys are new on this channel. Leave a comment down below for some suggestions if you have suggestions, or maybe you could teach me some of the other breeding combinations that you know that I haven't gotten yet. So yeah, and see you on another episode. Peace out.